All right, I read exactly what you told me to say, word for word. Can I go now?
Yeah, I guess so. Are we gonna go get me those Louboutins now? And the matching Ferrari?
I guess so.
Chill, fellas. He was joking. I think. Certified Stars Wars Gold. Today, we're going to be reacting to Graham Stephan's money and relationship video. And we're starting right now.
Brim low on my fitted. Dreams has always been vivid. I'm just trying to go get it. Catch me right around and I'm ignorant. I'm just rolling.
What's up, you guys? It's Graham here. So a little over a year ago, I posted a video about why I was single, and well, lo and behold, weird timing, but right after I posted the video, I met my girlfriend Macy. And since then, I've largely shut the door on addressing relationship topics here in the channel because, well, we're an investment channel, and we keep things money related around here. But I also know that many of you have been asking for my thoughts on money and relationships and whether or not it complicates things and how to go about meeting someone else who's financially like-minded. So I'll give in, I'll share my experiences and exactly what I've learned along the way. Because listen, I get it. As fun as it could be to build up your career, invest consistently, grow your wealth, increase your credit score, and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, at the end of the day, I'm sure most of you aren't just doing this to watch your bank account multiply in zeros, and you would love to meet a partner along the way who you could share those experiences with and grow in the same direction. So here's my experience when it comes to this, and I say this as a now 30-year-old who has been laser career-driven focused and extremely frugal. Or actually, I'm going to refer to it as being diligently financially responsible, because that sounds a lot better. I know this video is not necessarily investment related, but I think when we really get down to it, it's a very important subject that I think more people should openly talk about. So I'll start as soon as you smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. That like button better not be single, so just by giving it a quick tap, you're telling it that you will love and cherish it forever. So thanks so much, and let's begin right here. First, I want to talk about something that I see commented a lot, and that's the notion that money complicates things, or it becomes very difficult to tell if someone likes you for you or if they like you for what you have, and I come at this from a very unique viewpoint. On the one hand, I'm extremely open about how much money I make and from where, probably to a fault because you could look me up and it's all right there, right out in the open. But on the other hand, I love saving money and try to find new ways to cut back on my spending. Like until recently, I would use my grocery bags as trash bags, so it saved me a few cents, and I would save the restaurant condiment packets because I didn't want to buy my own bottle of ketchup and soy sauce.
Yeah, Graham Stephan is the cheapest person I know on YouTube. And on one hand, being cheap like that may be annoying to, let's say, your girlfriend. But on the other hand, being cheap makes Graham happy, so f your girlfriend.
Oh no, he didn't.
Not you, Graham. I'm speaking in general. Being cheap is kind of my thing too. Now, I'll blow a bag just to have fun every once in a while, but I'll also buy used cars, sneak alcohol in the club, and bother you every week for that $5 you owe me. I'm just saying.
Better have my money.
Yeah, you can't tell me that women see that and they're like,
yeah, I met the perfect guy the other night. He told me he hasn't bought a bottle of ketchup in years, and he uses grocery bags as trash bags. That's when I knew he was the one.
Here's what I've realized over the years. You will attract what you think you're worth and what you put out there. And how you portray yourself will have a direct effect on the type of people you meet and how they view you. This goes much further than just relationships, by the way. This includes friends, business colleagues, acquaintances, you name it. If you lead and attract people with flashy cars, clothing, and status, you will tend to attract the people who are most receptive to those qualities.
Y'all didn't hear that, so I'll repeat it. If you're in the club stunting with your chain on, buying bottles, and being flashy, you'll attract gold diggers. Because most high-valued women know that having a chain doesn't mean
You got money.
it's all about the guns and butter. Now, what's the guns? Real estate, stocks and bonds, artwork, you know, shit that appreciates with value. What's the butter? Cars, clothes, jewelry.
All that other bullshit that don't mean shit after you buy it. That's what it's all about. Guns and butter, baby. You little dumb motherfucker.
There's a saying out there that says that like attracts like, and you subconsciously gravitate towards people who share your same beliefs. If you're a negative person, guess what? You're going to be turning away the positive and gravitating towards other negative thinking people who reaffirm exactly what you believe. Or if you have low self-esteem, you're going to be subconsciously more comfortable around other people with low self-esteem because that's what you believe you're capable of receiving. I say this because if you're worried about attracting the wrong type of person, not always, but usually it has to do with how you portray yourself to others. And it's up to you to reevaluate what type of people you're bringing into your life and if they're the right type of fit for you. When it comes to myself, I've never tried to hide who I am and how much I value financial responsibility. I enjoy saving money, I like investing, I like parking a few blocks away so I don't have to pay a parking meter, and I like getting good deals. And by shamelessly putting it out there, I happen to meet someone else who shares those exact same values, except she doesn't like when I use grocery bags as trash bags. I agreed to compromise, but we still do laundry during off-peak electrical hours. Here's what I'm getting at. If you want to meet someone who thinks the same way you do and shares those same beliefs, that is what you need to make known from the very beginning. Be exactly who you are and don't be apologetic about it. If you embrace exactly what you're looking for and you believe in what you're doing, it's going to make it that much easier to find someone else who thinks the exact same way.
I slightly disagree. A smart woman will adapt to whatever you need, especially if you have money and status. Now, that's not me saying that his girl's a gold digger.
But she ain't messing with no broke.
Hell, I don't know her. But what I do know is once you become a part of the 1%, it's hard to really know if someone likes you for you. Now, Graham may have found a real one, but only time will tell. Me personally, if I had Graham's money, I'd only date women on my level or higher. Now, who you get that wop from? Well, that's a different story. Just think about it. The girl a celebrity dates almost instantly becomes a celebrity. Just look at Kim K. No one knew her until she met Ray J and did that video.
Same way. I also don't think it's unreasonable to place an emphasis on financial compatibility. I know money has previously been this taboo topic that no one talks about because it's not proper etiquette, but I think it's a very realistic component to any long-term relationship, and logistically, when you're in a serious relationship, you need to be upfront with how you plan to manage your finances and whether or not your long-term goals will clash with each other. For example, if one person is a live in the moment, spend money today because you could die tomorrow type, and the other person is deeply into early retirement with the intention of spending as little money as possible so it could last the rest of their lives. Eventually, something has to give, and if one person compromises their own beliefs for the other, eventually that could lead to resentment and in a relationship that's never healthy.
I disagree again. You shouldn't date a woman that always wants to spend money, but you also shouldn't date someone like you either. If both of you like to spend money, you'll always be broke. But if you guys are both cheap, you'll never experience life. And life is too short to count pennies or shopping bags in Graham's case. But life is also too long to live broke. The two things I spend money on is fun at least twice a month and time. By hiring a video editor, which I believe Graham just recently got.
You're kidding, right?
Or paying an expert to market my business so I don't have to track my campaigns every day. You can never get that time back, so find someone that's financially responsible but not as cheap as you. And me.
I personally think that everyone has their own right to how they want to live their lives and how they want to spend their money. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. And even though I preach the gospel of trying to save as much money as possible so you could go and invest it, I'm actually only talking to a really small portion of the entire population out there that enjoys that and resonates with what I have to say. Anyone else is free to do whatever they want, and I have no ill feelings towards that. But it's important to acknowledge that if you're going to have a long-term relationship and partner, that your beliefs should ideally line up about finances and what goals are important to save for. And remember, this has nothing to do with how much money someone makes. I've seen people make $500,000 a year, yet they're the most financially irresponsible people I've ever met who constantly seem to live paycheck to paycheck. Just like I've seen other people who make $25,000 a year, yet somehow manage to save half of it. This is just about financial responsibility and setting the expectation and framework up front about what works with you and what doesn't.
Well, I'm gonna cut the video right there. Graham is one of my favorite finance YouTubers, and if you want to watch the rest of his video, I'll leave the link in the description below. I'm out.